Hey everyone, are you maybe thinking about a career change? Something different, maybe a new challenge?
Or maybe you're just curious about what makes a great workplace, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, either way, stick with us because today we're taking a deep dive into what it's actually like to work at Lincoln University in New Zealand.
And we're using insights directly from academicjobs.com.
Now, if you're picturing like stuffy lecture halls, you've
Ah.
got it all wrong. We're talking rolling hills, a really vibrant community
Get connection to the land.
that's really as deep as their commitment to the future. And you're not going to believe some of the perks and benefits we found on academicjobs.com.
Lincoln University really is something special, you know? It's actually the oldest land-based university in the entire Southern Hemisphere.
Wow, oldest.
Yep, over 140 years of history.
Hmm.
Pretty amazing in itself, but what's cool is how they haven't gotten stuck in the past.
Right.
They've evolved way beyond just agriculture to include a much wider range of fields, but all connected by this crucial idea of land, food, and ecosystems.
So even though Lincoln University has this long history, they're not stuck in the past.
Exactly.
That's awesome. I mean, I wouldn't know the first thing about farming, so why should I care?
That's a great question. And actually, it's something that academicjobs.com talks about a lot. Because, you see, even if you aren't a farmer, Lincoln's work on land, food, and ecosystems touches so many different fields that are important today.
Okay. Yeah, like what?
Well, climate change,
Yeah.
sustainable living, food security, those kinds of things. These are all global issues.
For sure.
And Lincoln University is tackling them head on. And their mission statement, to enhance and enrich lives, it really shows through in all their programs.
Okay, that's awesome. So Lincoln University is trying to make a difference in the world. But let's be real for a second. Everyone wants to know about the perks.
Right.
What good is a job that saves the world if you're totally miserable, right?
You are totally right. And you know what? Lincoln University really gets that. Their benefits for employees are seriously amazing. They've taken that idea of enriching lives to a whole new level.
Okay, so tell me more. What kind of benefits are we talking about here? Did academicjobs.com give us the good stuff?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. First of all, get this. You get 5 weeks of vacation every year.
5.
5 weeks. It's basically a mini sabbatical.
Seriously? Yeah.
Imagine 5 weeks to just explore New Zealand.
Wow. I'm sold already, but tell me more.
Okay, well, on top of that, you also get 5 extra university holidays.
5 more? No way.
So that's 10 weeks in total. More than enough time to really dive into New Zealand.
Okay, that's really impressive, but what about the day-to-day? Does Lincoln actually care about you when you're at work?
Oh, absolutely. And academicjobs.com really highlights this. Lincoln has an on-campus gym, counseling services for staff and their families.
Really?
They even contribute to eye care. They care about the whole person.
I like that.
It's so great.
It's like they're saying, "Hey, we want you to be your best at work and in your personal life."
Exactly.
That's so cool. But even with all the time off and the benefits, if there's no room to grow at a job, you get bored, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Lincoln University gets that. They have an amazing staff development program to help you learn new skills and, reach your potential. And it's not like one size fits all.
Right.
They really understand that everyone learns in their own way and at their own pace.
I love that.
Yeah.
Tell me more. What does academicjobs.com say about the program?
Well, they offer tons of options. They have short bite-sized sessions if you just want to explore a new topic.
Oh, cool.
And then, deeper leadership programs if you really want to level up.
Wow.
They're just trying to meet the changing needs of the university, which is really great.
Those bite-sized sessions sound perfect. Sometimes you just want to learn a little without a big commitment.
Right.
Speaking of exploring, academicjobs.com mentioned something called a living laboratory.
Oh, yeah.
What does that exactly? It sounds kind of, I don't know, sci-fi.
It's actually really cool. Imagine researchers and students working together on real projects,
Yeah.
tackling those big global problems.
Wow.
It's all about applying knowledge and making a real difference.
So it's not just learning about a topic, but really being involved in shaping the future.
Exactly. And Lincoln is a real leader in this. They're using the living laboratory for things like climate change research, food security, sustainable agriculture. They're even doing stuff with precision farming and using drones.
Wow, cutting edge stuff.
Yeah.
So I can picture myself working there, surrounded by all these brilliant people. But rankings matter, right?
Yeah.
Some people might wonder if Lincoln is prestigious enough
Hmm.
compared to, those big name universities.
Well, Lincoln might not be the biggest university, but their impact is huge. And academicjobs.com really backs that up.
Really?
They're actually ranked in the top 1.5% of universities in the whole world.
Wow. For a small university, that's really impressive.
It is, but their influence goes way beyond those rankings.
How so?
Well, they work closely with the community. They've got strong relationships with Maori tribes, the iwi, and the government.
I see.
This connection to the land and, to the people is a big part of their culture. It's really special.
Academicjobs.com mentioned that New Zealand is a big focus on work-life balance.
Right.
Does that, carry over to Lincoln?
Oh, absolutely. It's a part of the Kiwi culture, and Lincoln really gets it. It's not just about vacation time. It's about the whole work environment,
Right.
making people feel supported and respected. They're big on diversity and inclusion. They actually have a whole committee that works on making sure everyone feels welcome and supported.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It sounds like a place where you can really be yourself
Exactly.
and where you feel valued. So we've covered the benefits, professional development, the research, the community. But I'm curious about the vibe on campus.
Yeah.
What's it actually like to work at Lincoln day to day?
From what I've seen on academicjobs.com and other places, they have a really supportive and collaborative atmosphere. People are passionate about what they do, and they really want to make a difference.
Cool.
It seems like a really positive place to work.
I love that. And you mentioned the training opportunities earlier.
Right.
What specific things are available for staff?
Oh, they have a huge range of things.
Yeah.
They have workshops on communication, leadership skills, specialized training in research methods, project management.
Wow.
They even have mentoring programs. You can go to conferences and workshops outside the university, too.
So they encourage people to, keep learning.
Absolutely. Lifelong learning is really important there.
So it's more than just showing up, doing your job, and going home.
Right.
It's about growing.
Exactly. And don't forget about the location. New Zealand is famous for its beauty. Imagine after work you could be hiking in the mountains or swimming in the ocean.
Okay, New Zealand is on everyone's bucket list.
Right.
To work in a place like that would be a dream.
It would be amazing. And Lincoln is on the South Island,
Right.
which is known for its relaxed atmosphere and stunning scenery. It's the perfect escape from the city.
So you have a rewarding job and all the beauty of New Zealand. It sounds like the best of both worlds.
It does. And we can't forget about Lincoln's commitment to Maori culture.
That's true.
Honoring the Treaty of Waitangi is very important to them.
That shows real respect for the history and the culture of New Zealand.
Absolutely. They have a whole Maori strategy, and they work with local iwi on all sorts of things, from research to cultural events.
It's like woven into everything they do.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I have to say, I'm pretty convinced. Lincoln University sounds like an amazing place to work.
It does, doesn't it?
Great benefits, supportive people, and they really seem committed to making a difference.
They do. It seems like they thought of everything.
Well, let's say someone's listening and thinking, okay, I'm interested. What should I do? How can they learn about the jobs at Lincoln? That's where academicjobs.com comes in.
Exactly. They have a whole section just for Lincoln University jobs.
Oh, awesome. So you can find everything there.
Oh, yeah. Job descriptions, how to apply. They even have salary info.
Salary info. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm really interested. But before we get too practical, we talked about finding a job that's more than just a paycheck.
Right.
Does Lincoln really offer that?
I think they do, yeah. Everything we've talked about, sustainability, community engagement, the benefits, the development opportunities.
Yeah.
It shows they're a workplace with a real purpose.
It's not just about doing a job, it's about making a difference.
Exactly.
That's really powerful.
Ah.
But I know applying for jobs can be scary,
Uh-huh.
especially at a university,
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give someone who's interested, but maybe a little nervous?
I'd say, first of all, don't be intimidated. Lincoln is looking for people who are passionate and talented and excited about their mission. And the application process is super easy, especially with academicjobs.com.
Okay, so what should they do?
Just create a profile, upload your resume, and start looking at the jobs.
That's it.
It's that simple. Academicjobs.com makes everything really easy, and their website is super user-friendly. They even have tips on how to make your application stand out.
Nice. So academicjobs.com takes care of the, technical stuff. But how do you show your personality in an application?
That's important. Remember, Lincoln cares about diversity, inclusivity, and making a positive impact. So let those things come through in your application.
I see.
Talk about your skills and experience, of course,
All right.
but also about what motivates you, what inspires you, and why you want to work at Lincoln specifically.
It's like be yourself.
Exactly. And make sure you tailor your application to the specific job you're applying for. Really understand what they're looking for and how your experience matches up.
So to sum it up, If you're dreaming of a career at Lincoln University, go to academicjobs.com, make a profile, check out the jobs, and write an amazing application.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to reach out to a hiring manager or someone in the department.
Oh, good point.
Networking is really important.
You've given us so much great information today. I'm feeling super inspired. Lincoln really does sound like an amazing place to work.
It does, doesn't it?
I bet our listeners are feeling inspired too.
I hope so. Lincoln offers a real chance to do something you love, to grow and learn, and to experience the beauty of New Zealand.
It's not just a job, it's a whole lifestyle. And who knows, maybe one of our listeners will be on the show someday talking about their awesome experience at Lincoln.
That would be great. So if you're ready for a change, go to academicjobs.com and start your journey. Your dream job could be waiting in New Zealand.
And don't forget, even if Lincoln isn't the right fit for you, academicjobs.com has tons of other great university jobs in New Zealand. You'll definitely find something amazing. Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive.